What's up, fans? Our partners here at Bet Online continue to be the number one source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest odds, news, sports developments, including this year's NBA Finals, NHL Hockey Conference Finals, Major League Baseball, and the latest fighting news, even next season's early NFL futures. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Use our promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to get the bonus and get into the action. Bet Online, where the game starts. Not only does this Bet Online sponsor the Bossman Show, they'll sponsor you too. Get it, Bet Online today, because the boss man said so. Folks, back on the Bossman Show, continuing our entrepreneurship grid. We doing the grind. We doing it. We got an entrepreneur out of Dallas, 214-5469, whatever every code in Metroplex is these days. It is Kendall, Kennei B. Williams, with me on the Bossman Show. She has her own clothing line as well. She's also a chef. You can see online on Instagram what the Lord gave her. So enjoy that view, fellas and ladies who like what they see. So what's up, Kendall? How you doing?
I'm doing well. I am blessed. How are you?
I'm living in the 153 degrees of Atlanta, Georgia right now, and I'm cool with it. And you see, I'm in all black, so I'm heat ready.
Well, it's like 103 today, so I'm just a little cooler today. It's a little cooler. I got to cool down a little bit.
I hear that. So let me ask you this. What keyed your journey into entrepreneurship?
What has always keyed my journey into entrepreneurship is the fact that I've always been the leader in some aspect. I've always been the one that was able to come up with the idea, delegated. I'm very good at knowing what I cannot do and giving it to someone that can do it properly. I'm very good at knowing what I can do and how I can help other people become better. I think that's the key to being an entrepreneur, is how many entrepreneurs can you make? How many bosses can you make? So I'm very good at guiding people.
No doubt. I feel that, because having interns here, trying to guide these little jabronis to help these Rudy Pools get their little degrees and teach them the radio game, who are across the glass right now looking.
Yes.
They're across the glass. And so one of my interns looking at you on Instagram saying, wow. I said, son, you can't have her. Never gonna happen in your life, son. I'm just gonna kill your dream right now, boy. All you can do is look. That's all you can do. Look, boy. He's just always like,
thank you.
Oh my God.
Thank
look
you.
at her.
I'm thankful for every compliment I get. I'm humble. Okay?
This boy 13 years old. He over here. Hey, his boy mouth wide open. You saw what I can see right there across his glass. This boy mouth wide open, Kendall. I'm
34. I'm 34.
Boy, she can't. Boy, you too young, boy. He's like, oh my God, look at her. Please do it. Please do it.
And she can cook.
Yeah, I got 4 women interns and 1 boy. Him.
Okay.
So he's there. He threw me off my whole question. I'm looking at this boy's over here looking at her like he hasn't seen no woman before built like you.
It's plenty of beautiful women. Make sure the woman he likes has a beautiful heart as well.
You hear that, boy? Beautiful heart.
Make sure
boy.
she has a beautiful heart, because beauty will not raise your kids and beauty fades, okay?
Yes. Shout out to Ron across. Ron, she shout out.
Hi, Ron.
And I'm saying, I was asking you a legit question. I see you. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I couldn't. That threw me off. Forgive me for that throwing me off. See this boy do this behind the glass here. But it's all good. Now I feel you. Make bosses. I'm trying to make these 5 bosses here who I got until December. Show them the way to radio. So in guiding people, this is what I want to ask you as an entrepreneur, because I feel like this is what I do too. I have to guide you to a point. You have to take the ball, the breadcrumb, and run your part of the race that I've given you. I've laid into you a foundation, and you build upon it.
Yes, I agree with that. And also, I believe with being a boss, I then came to the conclusion that everybody's not meant for it. So I'm very good at recognizing the people that this is something you're meant for, or you're meant to be a part of someone else's dream, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with knowing that you are a counterpart to a bigger dream. There's nothing wrong with that. And I think sometime in life, we have a trouble with knowing what our role is, what our true role is, and living in that and walking in it, and walking in your purpose. If your purpose is entrepreneurship, it will come. If you work for it, it will come. If your purpose is to help an entrepreneur, then God will guide you to an entrepreneur that it aligns with your destiny. So I think as people, we have to realize that, like, who is meant for this and who isn't.
No doubt. And I feel like on this radio show, which I fully own, that I can help Black businesses and give you all cheaper commercials than you would get on a iHeart or a Cumulus station.
Yes.
I know what they charge for real.
Yes.
And I don't charge that. And you get more. Because see, I try to tell people, this whole on-demand style I do, it pays up. Because what, a year from now, somebody pull up your link, they can hear your commercial on any show I do.
Yes.
It's always paying for itself if you do it.
Yes.
If you own the whatever, insert the beat or the jam, whatever name they have for their station.
Yes.
If you ain't in the car at that certain time, they ain't gonna hear it. Yes. So I'm like, do you want on demand where you always paying for itself, or do you want a hope and a prayer with them? Because they have a bigger reach in your mind. In your mind, a bigger reach. You wanna. So I'm trying to reprogram entrepreneurs to say, hey, the way I advertise a little better than what you would get on a bigger station, because you're hoping somebody's in the car listening to your little commercial.
And most likely they're not in the day and age of streaming.
Yes.
Most of the time they're not, because I can't remember the last time I actually listened to the radio. Like, actually listen. So
there you go. And since Ron in the background standing still like his mouth wide open, you have a clothing line, which I'm gonna say this about the clothes, tell something about it for sure. But she can wear her clothes. See, some of that clothing lines they can't wear their own line. I'm like, how are you gonna promote the line you can't even wear it yourself?
Exactly. That's where I came with the name Baboon from. It's a very old saying that goes like ba-ba-boom, like women being very curvous and vivacious. And that's something that I want women to walk in and love about themselves. Growing up, I was always thicker. And because a woman is thicker, they be like, oh, because things look more provocative on you because you're thicker. But, when you're growing up, you don't realize that. You think something's wrong with you because why can't I wear that type of stuff? Why can't I, but I've learned to walk in my truth and walk in who I am. And I love me. And it's not for you to accept me. It's for me to accept me. So if I'm curvy and vivacious, that's who I'm going to be. Either you're going to like it or you don't.
Well, I could agree with my man Ron. We both like it. We both like it. It's one thing me and that boy agree. We like what we like. So, I'll tell you a quick story. I used to work at Macy's in the women's department. Mm-hmm. I had to tell women built like yourself, you got to buy some 2 to 4 sizes above. You don't wear these little this ain't for you. Yeah. So if you got I used to hustle and sell back in the day baby fat and apple bottom jeans. I used to hustle them, sell them. I used to do that. I was hustling them. Hey, for y'all who are blessed, it's what I got for you.
What I got for you.
But so having worked in that store Macy's where the clothes are built for women who don't have curves curves and let's just say ass and hips and all that. Like, okay, having to have you buy something 2 sizes up or just to fit it because of where you shaped. So having a clothing line like Vavoom to say, hey, this is what we got. Vavoom, yeah, we like that. So yes, that is that.
My little girls too. Everything is made custom to your measurements. That's the great thing about Vavoom. We make every woman, regardless if you're skinny and lovely or thicker and lovely, we're gonna make you feel good because everything is made to your measurements. So everything is gonna fit you right. Trust me.
No doubt. No doubt. And see, I got 4 young ladies across the way here. Look like Kendall is she gonna have an issue. Texas is tripping over there.
Sorry, it's literally okay. So I don't know if everybody know I'm having technical difficulties right now in Texas.
Yeah, we all know. We are seeing live and in person. Texas. See that I told you prior to the show. I told you prior to the show that shovel mouth bastard governor down there.
Hot Wheels like that. We like Hot Wheels around here a little bit. Okay. Now, some of these policies I don't like. I am pro-woman and pro-choice and pro what we want to do with our bodies. So yes, I do not like that decision. Just shout that out real quick on the show. We should be able to choose what goes on with our bodies. So yes, that's my problem I have with our government in Texas. Yeah,
well, they some white nationals, I'll tell you that. I can see my master's degrees in public administration with them above mine, but public policy. So I can take it, a lot of policies like, I can break them down with the best of them. But nah, like, I got 4 young ladies across the way who are, different shapes and sizes. So I'm going to have them contact you, my interns. And now look, I can't pay for your stuff. You got to pay for your own stuff.
And it's quality.
Yes.
Okay. I always say good shit isn't cheap and cheap shit isn't good. So remember that. Always pay for quality.
No doubt. No doubt. I feel that. Okay. This is not Shannon. Okay, I'll ask her. Shannon wants to know who did your eyebrows.
Me.
She did them herself. See, I don't know anything about all that. See, that's over my head.
They like my eyebrows, and they got a problem with it. They like them.
I mean, she was supposed to have hers done the same way or something. I don't know. See, I'm a man. I have no idea about wigs, hair. Like, look, I had somebody on talking about a wig business the other week. I don't know nothing about no wig.
Trust me, we didn't have this stuff going on the eyebrows. You would notice. You would notice, woman. It look good.
Like, look, I said here. I want to help your business, promote your business. I don't know nothing about what you do. I'm gonna let you talk about your wigs. I don't know about Malaysian, Persian. I don't know none of that. I don't know what a sew-in is. I ain't got a clue.
You know what a sew-in is?
Hell no. I just know if you look good or not. That's all I know.
You know she showed looking good. As long as she showed looking good, you don't care how happy.
I don't know how you got there. Never would have made it without. I don't know. Look, I don't know. As long as you look good to me, presentable to me, you cool, I can rock with it.
You don't care how I got there, as long as it's there.
Yeah. Now, I have had a surprises or two in my life. When I went home, like, oh Lord, the girdle came off oh Lord.
That's why I take a swim in the first date. You can see what a body literally look like.
Oh my God. Or when the makeup come off, I'm like, what the Lord?
You know what's funny? People tell me that I have personally never met someone that makeup has just changed them all the way. Not me. I haven't seen that sorcery yet.
Oh,
I've seen it enhance them, but I'm not seeing like just sorcery where like
4 times in my life, 4 times the makeup came off. I'm like, they cover up a lot of stuff. You cover up.
Men normally tell me they like me better without my makeup. They're like, I like you so much better natural. Like, men love saying that shit, but this is how they holler at me. Like, they holler at me looking like this, but they say like you're more natural.
Well, I agree with that too. I've seen you without makeup kind of on some of your posts. I would I like this you too, but I prefer that what I'm gonna wake up to in the morning per se.
Okay.
That's kind of how some of us think. We don't really care about the exterior look. It's how what am I gonna wake up to every morning?
So when I'm going to present you, like, okay, so when you're with a man, you're his representation, right? Like you're an extension of him. So I represent you. So when I'm going somewhere to represent you, how are we going to represent you? Like this, or looking like I wake up in the morning?
Well, we want you to look presentable and outwardly, but we don't want to deal with that. I'm gonna put this. It's an extreme. How much different are you from that to when you wake up?
That's true.
That's kind of the gauge. How far are you from this to what you wake up as? And if it's past a certain level, it's like, nah, I'm good. Because some folks, there's some damn monsters when you take off the makeup. They monsters. Like, Lord.
I feel like the women that are monsters with their makeup on, I think you could tell with their makeup on that they're not that cute.
But see, it's so damn good. These MUAs are so damn good. They can really, muck up a monster. And I also seen the makeup melt on people too. In the Atlanta sun. As the day go on, it melts. And you start seeing the real thing, like, oh Lord.
But I am that's one thing, I guess when I'm dating men, because I do date a lot of normally entrepreneurs. I think that's like a normal like gravitation pull, like you date other entrepreneurs.
You gotta date what you are.
Yeah, because they understand your life a little bit better. I like when B. Simone said what she said. I think she said it in the wrong way, but I understood it. It's not the fact that entrepreneur men make more money. That's not the case. It's just they understand your lifestyle.
The grind and understand that you can't be available all the time. And
this is a different lifestyle.
Yes.
Being an entrepreneur is a totally different lifestyle.
Yes.
I have lived both. I have worked in corporate, and way before I worked for the VP of a corporate place. It's totally different lifestyle. So I do tend to date men that are entrepreneurs. So they can understand me better and not look at me like, what's she doing? What she got going on? Because I don't have business hours really. Like I have business hours, but I'm always working. I'm always got something in my hand and doing something because there's always money to be made because I have to make the money. I can't wait on a check. So, but I do tend, so when you're normally with an entrepreneur, y'all have a little bit more time together. So I tend to let them see me playing. So you can see what you really got. Like, and that's why I'm so honest too. In dating, I'm extremely honest, probably too honest sometimes, because I need you to like me for me. Like, because I'm going to end up, all of me is going to end up showing eventually. And I don't need 3 years down the line telling me you don't like this part of me. So I give you all of me up front. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
I feel that, I can see, this boy trying to figure out what a girdle is. Boy, I'll tell you that offline, boy. But
something to hold in their tummy.
But I'll tell you, this has happened. I was like, what year was it? Like 2012 or something. I met this girl. Saw she wasn't bad. She was in the club dancing. It was bad.
Yeah.
I get home, boy, took off that girdle. Like, what in the world? I said, how could it be?
But y'all don't care about stomachs, though. Men don't care about little stomach, though.
Don't care, but I know it was there until I thought it wasn't there. That's the key. I was presented, it wasn't there. And you hid it very well, the girdle thing. Now, we ended up being together, and I had to help her into the daggum thing.
So it was the facade for you didn't like.
Yeah. So but I became an expert of hooking the girdle, unhooking the girdle, helping her get into the damn thing.
Now do you see why women be mad about y'all facade? A lot of men be putting facades too. It might not be physical.
You don't catch me in a bucket hat and a polo or a shades and a fitted. That's me.
Beards make y'all look better. Hats make y'all look better. And a lot of time y'all be hiding y'all personality. Y'all are not really the man y'all say y'all are.
I don't hide, man, because I'm on the air every day. I can't hide this. I can't hide all this. I'm on the air every freaking day. But I can't speak for other men. Yeah. I don't know what Jay do. I can't speak for. I tell you all the time. I can't speak for the next man.
And you know what? I say that a lot, but it's men try to come to me because a lot of men, for some reason, talk to me about like issues with women because I do see both sides of the fence. I'm very good at like not taking sides. But I just feel like men know what other men do. Just like how I know what other women do, like I know what they do. So men come to me and be like, oh, even though I don't do that, I know women do that. Because I talk to my homegirls. We talk. It's like y'all talk to y'all male friends. You know what they doing. You know what they doing.
Actually, wrong. I kind of don't because I'm enough. I got a different set of things I deal with.
Yeah.
Because I working in NBA.
Yeah.
So I'm doing different things. I don't really. I look here. I'm gonna tell you how
those the worst ones.
Well, I probably don't know because I don't be around them like that. I just do what I get out. But I'm gonna tell you how even the barbershop, I go on Monday at 8 a.m. with nobody there.
I don't want to talk at all to y'all.
Yes, I go on Monday at 8 a.m. when nobody's at the barbershop. Get my cut, get my shave, and I'm gone.
I hear that.
Because see, I'm an only child. I move to my own beat.
Oh, okay.
I don't need people to do what I gotta do.
You're like my daughter. My daughter's only child, and she very much so can move to her own beat. Like I'm
so focused on what I got going on. I can't focus on what the next man got going on. Like I said, I know N-words can be N-words sometimes, but I ain't just like I'm not
fixated on it.
Yeah, I could care less because I know what Jay do. Cause see, I'm gonna be judged on one man, Jay.
Yes,
that's how I focus on is Jay. I can't focus on the next man. You hear that, boy? You hear that, boy? Can't focus on the next man, boy. 19 years old. This boy 19. I'm trying to help him.
I hear that. Listen.
You know, I'm trying to help him. And you also have for your clothes, actually, I'm trying to talk about your clothes. Mm-hmm. You go from, you see, you can do for any size, right? So you go from like size 0 to 20, 24, or yes. You can.
Yes.
Okay.
And I have.
I got me a plus size chick on. I want her to get, holler at her. She got your size. Holler at her.
Yes, I do. And I make your dream come true. What you thought you couldn't wear, you can wear with me.
You know, I talk to her all the time. Your little boyfriend you got that go to Morehouse. I tell him, I wish you would get smaller. Tell him to go to hell. I told him I wish you would get smarter. That's what I told him.
Now, it's always good to be healthy. Now, I do promote health.
But I don't think you should be telling, this boy is 20 years old, ain't swear behind the ears telling this girl, I wish you were a little bit smaller. Then don't be with a sucker.
Don't ever be with a sucker.
Don't be with her. If you don't like her weight, don't be with her.
Thank you. Or you can say things like, if you're worried about her health, like, I want you to be healthier. Let's get healthier together. You always got to be around people that are willing to do what the suggestion they gave you with you or help you through the suggestion. I hate folks that just give out blanket suggestions, be like, oh, you should do this, and have no idea and don't plan on helping you at all. If I give you a suggestion, I plan on being your help in it as well.
Yeah, see that little punk don't like me because I said, boy, I done been in your shoes, boy. You can't run no call on this one. I'm an OG in the game, boy.
You're OG.
You can't trick this one, son. You better get your mind right before you won't have her. I can go on your campus and find her a dude that'll better than you can, boy. I grew up by the AUC. Better. I grew up by Morehouse and Spelman and Clark, boy.
So you're from Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay.
So you won't have her no more. You'll be having left hand, right hand movement with yourself, boy. I told you.
Not left hand, right hand movement.
That's what I told him. The strokey doke, my man.
And you know what? I'm happy you are teaching them now. You gotta teach us together, period, how to appreciate each other. Like, the man need to appreciate the woman need to appreciate the man. Like, we gotta learn how to appreciate each other. So
this is my thing, because I know I'm a little older. I am what I am at this point. You gotta take me how I am, or you don't take me at all. So I teach them the same thing, but they do with other people.
Yeah.
Accept who you are. They don't accept you at all. You know.
Now you do grow every day.
But you can't fake the fuck you.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I've grown into?
What?
MF for they don't give a damn.
I was born that way. I'm trying to get a little bit better.
Yeah, you said what to me? I don't give a shit what you say to me. Screw you. I don't care. I'll say it to a sucker. I don't care.
Right. But you gotta feel that way. If you live your life for everybody else, you will never live your life.
Man, look. I promote moving to your own beat. I promote that.
Me too.
Because I'm like, look, it's only gonna be one you, so be you. Like, I don't live for gratification of other people. I do stuff on my own. That's why I own my own show.
Amen.
That's why I distribute my own. That's why I distribute my own show. That's why I bought up my own deals, because I want to do it my way.
Yes.
I can't have nobody. I couldn't imagine going to ask a general manager, operation manager, can I interview XYZ ABC?
Yes. You can't be in control of your creativity.
So I can interview you now. This credit specialist I'm interviewing in a little while later. So like,
that's always been my biggest fear, is when my company gets big enough to go public. And when it does get big enough to go public, I technically won't have creative control over it anymore. It will no longer be mine. And I was just telling my sister this, when they get to the point that my company can go public, or, you know, when it gets that big, that's when I'm willing to step away from it and create something else that's my baby. Because I'm very much a person where if it's mine, I need to control the flow of it. I know what I want and how I feel good and what flows for me. So that's one thing I always see people that companies went public. I wonder how they felt about that, because they no longer have control over it. You're no longer, you got to follow what everybody else wants in it as well.
No doubt, no doubt. We got a few minutes to go here. Tell us about your food blog and being a private chef. Pretty tasty. And,
yes,
and you know what? I thought there was something else for a second. I said, hold on, pretty tasty. She talking about box or food?
No, I'm talking about food. It's pretty tasty. It's actually more than pretty tasty. It's actually quite great. But I've always enjoyed cooking. My family is Creole. I do a lot of Creole cuisine, even though I do all types of cuisine. And basically, I am a private chef. I have a cooking. I can show you. I have a little cooking network channel vibe going on, where I teach you how to make certain dishes. I also have a travel food blog where I go travel and try different restaurants and kind of rate it. I'm very big on like rating restaurants. Also, pretty soon, Pretty Tasty will have Talk Tasty to me. And I will join the ranks of you, where I will have a talk show, but I'm cooking with people. So you'll get 2 in 1. You'll learn how to cook a meal, and you'll get a great conversation.
I can cook shit, so I'm gonna take out Negro. I can't cook a damn thing.
That's why you need me to come and teach you. I'm gonna come and teach you.
Well, we'll talk about it offline. I don't want to anybody on air we talking about right there. We do it offline, offline conversation. But yeah, no, because I'll tell you what my stove is, an oversized clock. Look here, my oven ain't never been on in its life. I ain't used nothing on top of the stove. It's a clock. It's just a nice attachment to my kitchen.
So you have a lovely lady coming over there whipping up something, cooking for you a little bit?
I've been single for about 14 months or now, and even then her ass didn't cook.
Y'all gotta get the women that cook now. Y'all gonna have to get women that cook.
Her ass didn't cook. Her ass was a takeout queen, like same way I take out. So it was crazy. We used the microwave.
Wow. It's nothing like a home cooked meal.
I ain't had one of them I can't remember when. Okay.
Oh wow.
I can't remember.
You're overdue.
I ain't had a home cooked meal. I'm gonna think maybe 17, 18. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because The 18. The last 2 women I dealt with ain't cook a damn thing.
So they just ordered food for y'all all the time?
Yes, what we did.
So they never said, well, let me fry a piece of chicken.
No, never.
Your stomach don't hurt from that?
I mean, I guess it's used to it by now, but no, I ain't had a home cooked meal since summer of 18, yeah.
Oh, wow. That's one thing I ain't gonna lie. One thing I do believe in being a woman to a man. So I'm going to make sure your house is clean, your belly's full.
Yeah. Them
and
jokers, all they wanted was some pipe and some money to go to the damn mall. Or some perfume or some Mac or some stupid shit like that. I don't know nothing the fuck about. So
so that's why women should follow my channel. Get your woman to follow my Instagram. Talk tasty to me so I can teach her how to cook for you.
Yeah, I ain't got there right now, but if I did, I would tell them, look, talk to her ass. Look at her shit, okay?
I got plenty of recipes for you.
I got one more for you. I see you got a property management company. You manage property.
Yes.
Tell us about that in the Metroplex.
Yeah, so basically a property management company is like people that own homes that rent them out. I manage those properties for them. Also, I do a property rehab, which is what we call flipping. A lot of people call it flipping, where I get an older home and I flip it. The business now is starting to move into, I want to become a developer where I buy my own land, develop my own communities. So that's my whole property management business. Property management is more of my money. It's not, it's a passion of mine, but that's where all entrepreneurs know. Warren Buffett talked about this. You need multiple facets of income, and property management has happened to be the most lucrative facet of income. And so I know I can look to that for more of my financial needs, and Baboom and Pretty Tasty are more of my creative expressions.
No doubt. And before we wrap up, tell them how to follow you on Instagram so they can be like, oh boy.
If you go to the Kennei B, that's the KENNEIB, and you can follow all my pages from there.
Folks, you got it from her directly. Kennei B. We out.
Bye. Thank you.
What's up, fans? Our partners here at Bet Online continue to be the #1 source for all your betting needs and sports info. Find all the latest odds, news, sports developments, including this year's NBA Finals, NHL Hockey Conference Finals, Major League Baseball, and the latest fighting news, even next season's early NFL futures. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Use our promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to get the bonus and get into the action. Bet Online, where the game starts. Not only does Bet Online sponsor the Bossman Show, they'll sponsor you too. Bet Online today, because the Boss Man said so.